Thank you for telling us about radioactive, Dayeon. Your presentation really stood out. I especially like the idea of becoming radioactive, someone who influences others quietly but powerfully, just like particle radiation. And it reminded us that true impact doesn't always come from spark plug, but from steady energy that spreads beneath the surface. And actually, even though you talked about unseen influence, your speech today radiated strongly enough to reach everyone here at Google. Holding on to the energy, now let's move on to presentation again. Shall we welcome our next speaker, Dayeon?
Hello everyone. Today I'd like to talk about three fascinating phenomena that remind us of the true meaning of our theme, radiate, not shine, bioluminescence, fluorescence, and phosphorescence. We often regard the term shine as a compliment. Scientifically, to shine means to reflect light. Gold shines because it reflects light. The moon shines because it reflects the sun. But to radiate, that's something different. It's to emit light from within, to be a source of illumination. And that's exactly what happens in nature through bioluminescence, fluorescence, and phosphorescence. Let's start with bioluminescence, which literally means living light. In this process, organisms produce light through a chemical reaction inside their bodies. The reaction involves two key compounds, luciferin, the light-producing substance, and luciferase, the enzyme that triggers the reaction. When oxygen interacts with luciferin under the action of luciferase, the reaction releases visible light. Bioluminescence serves important biological purposes. Fireflies use it to attract mates. Deep-sea fish, like the anglerfish, use glowing lures to hunt prey in total darkness. Marine plankton create breathtaking displays of blue light when disturbed by waves, sometimes called sea sparkle. Some organisms even use light for defense, flashing suddenly to startle predators or to blend into the water. Now, fluorescence works differently. Fluorescent materials absorb light energy, which is often ultraviolet, and immediately be emitted as visible light. The atoms or molecules in the fluorescent material get excited when they absorb UV light. Their electrons jump up to a higher energy level, but they can't stay there for long. Within a few billionths of a second, they drop back down to their normal ground state. When they do, they release the extra energy as visible light. That's why the glow from fluorescent materials appears only while the light source is on. The moment you turn off the UV lamp, the glow disappears instantly. You've probably seen examples of this in highlighter pens or in pictures of fluorescent corals. Fluorescent ink is also used in banknotes to prevent counterfeiting. Finally, there's phosphorescence, which is similar to fluorescence but has a key difference. It lasts longer. Phosphorescent materials absorb light energy and store it in special metastable electronic states. The electrons get stuck for a while, and it takes time for them to return to their normal state. As they slowly fall back, they release the stored energy little by little, producing a gentle afterglow that can last for minutes, hours, or even longer after the light source is gone. This is what happens with glow-in-the-dark stickers, watch dials, or emergency exit signs. You expose them to light, they charge up, and when you turn the lights off, they softly radiate that energy back into the darkness. So, how all of these relate to radiate, not shine? Bioluminescent organisms generate their own glow. It's radiance that comes from within. Fluorescence isn't about just reflecting what's already there. It's about transforming it. Phosphorescence is the enduring radiance that continues to glow, quietly, persistently. When we look at these three forms of light, we're really looking at three different ways nature teaches us about energy, beauty, and authenticity. They remind us that real radiance, it's about creating, transforming, and sustaining. So, next time you see a firefly glow, a coral reef shimmer, or a sticker gleam in the dark, remember that what you're seeing isn't just science, but also a quiet message from nature. Don't just shine by reflecting others, radiate from within. The scientific details of this presentation are based on publications and educational resources from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the Smithsonian Institution, and the Life Sciences, and National Geographic. Thank you.